Awesome. And I think we have time for one more question.
Just on that note, wanted to see if any of you had comments about like Turning Point USA and some of the. I know one of you very well has comments about this, but some of you, just sort of the movements that I feel like may not be getting actually the attention among people that read, more progressive media, and so I would love to hear your insights.
Here.
I feel very passionate about this one. So I'm the political director at GenZ for Change. Our direct competition is Turning Point USA. Their budget over the last several years has been over $100 million, which they have gotten from a majority of major donors associated and linked to Trump. Our budget for this year, with all of the major successes we have, is $2 million. And the amount of resources that are being dumped into young right-wing conservative media is deeply concerning because it has directly led to the alt-right pipeline, which is why you are seeing an entire generation of predominantly young white men who are becoming radicalized when it comes to being violent towards women, violent towards minorities, and violent towards LGBTQ plus people. And that is because of organizations like Turning Point USA. But they don't get the payoff. They get the radicalization. They get that in terms of changing culture among certain groups of young people. But when it comes to voting, they have pushed these narratives so far that your vote doesn't matter, that now the reason why youth vote rates are down in the country is not because young people aren't voting. It's because young Republicans are not voting. And that's why we had a D+28 swing, is because they have created such a toxic narrative that is so dangerous in terms of physical violence and treatment of minority groups, but they're not getting the electoral results they're aiming for. They are just creating a standing army that is honestly ready to perpetuate violence at the drop of a hat. And that is deeply concerning and should be taken very, very seriously.